Can you think of anyone who might have cause to target you?
I was a judge, so yes, one or two people.
What difference have we really made? Get inside their homes anytime we want.
You're 23, and what have you achieved?
You need to let me get on with my life.
I play George Mackay's mother in it, and he is he's a troublesome child. He plays my son, which is really sort of took me a minute to get used to, that I could have an adult son, but I definitely could. And he goes missing, and so my role in the film is like, I know he's in danger and I'm trying to find him. I just loved the part of Lizzie. I thought you know, she's a woman on a mission, and almost it was a bit like I played a detective a bunch of times, and it was almost like I got to be a detective again, because she starts, you know, doing the job she thinks the police should be doing on her own.
Hello?
How did you prepare for the role? What did you draw inspiration from?
Well, I think there's something about, there's that phrase, the banality of evil. And this guy is not a particularly pleasant man, and he's got some fairly questionable attitudes to life and people. But I think, you know, if you look at people in recent history like Ted Bundy and characters like him, you know, perfectly rational, apparently smart, apparently empathetic, but actually really, really quite dangerous. And I think it's just the normality of those people that makes them a bit more chilling. I think any messages, so to speak, about class, society, the haves and the have-nots, is for the audience to interpret. But I think what it does do, and I think this is what Babak is brilliant at, is he does create a totally convincing world of London that you haven't really seen on the screen in this way before. It's not Red London buses, but you know, it's a cross-cultural world that he's created. And you believe all the way that all the parts fit together.
The central theme in the film is how institutions can fail us as individuals, and if the big institutions fail us, shouldn't we, no matter what class or background we're from, shouldn't we have each other's backs? Because that's the heartbeat of the story. From the get-go, I wanted to make sure that like whoever plays Hector Blake is the, you know, I didn't want to go to like the actors that we've seen doing like darker, mysterious roles. I wanted to kind of like go for someone who people don't expect to see in such roles, and Hugh was like my top choice because you know, people expect, you know, people know him from his family films and his comedies and Downton, and I was like, you know, I want to just sort of go against that.
What are you doing outside his house anyway?
Hector's hiding something.
I really tried to be kind. But I had this rage that was so liberating, so empowering. Do you want to know what happened?